France is a fascinating nation to visit. In 1915, the French army was the first to employ camouflage, World War I. Here's something interesting about France. The word camouflage comes from a French verb that means to compensate for the stage. This is due to the fact that, in 1915, the French army was the first to establish a dedicated camouflage corps. Artists known as camoufleurs painted guns and vehicles. The British Army followed suit the following year, forming its own camouflage section, under Lieutenant Colonel Francis Wyatt's leadership. The Special Works Park RE was the name given to it by the Royal Engineers. You can marry a dead person in France. One fairly frightening fact about France is that, under extraordinary circumstances, you can be married posthumously under French law. This is only possible if you can show that the deceased intended to marry you when they were still alive. You'll also need the President of France's permission. The most recent example to be permitted came in 2017, when the partner of a gay police officer killed by a jihadist on Paris's Champs-Élysées was given permission to marry his partner posthumously. In 1895, the French Lumière held the first public exhibition of a film. Auguste Marie-Louis Nicolas and Louis-Jean Lumière are most known for their cinematograph motion picture technology and the short films they made between 1895 and 1905. On December 28, 1895, the famous team conducted the world's first public cinema screening at the Grand Café in Paris. Their directorial debut was La Sortie des ouvriers de l'usine Lumière, workers leaving the Lumière factory. The audience was greatly taken aback by the 5-second black and white film, which simply showed workers leaving the Lumière facility. Louis Lumière is alleged to have declared in 1895 that cinema was an invention without a future. Oh, how naive he was. The French invented tin cans, hairdryers, and hot air balloons. Many of the helpful inventions we know and admire today can be attributed to the French. In 1809, for example, French inventor Nicolas Appert devised the method of preserving food by placing sealed glass jars in boiling water. Later, Pierre Durand devised the tin can. Louis Braille, who was blind as a child, also invented Braille. Meanwhile, in 1816, a Parisian physician named René Laennec invented the stethoscope, and Alexandre Ferdinand Godefroy patented the world's first hairdryer in 1888. France was the first country to prohibit stores from discarding food. Here's a fact about France to be proud of. In February 2016, France became the first country in the world to prohibit retailers from discarding or destroying unsold food. Surplus groceries must now be donated to food banks and charities. Supermarkets with a floor space of more than 400 square meters that are detected dumping excellent quality goods past their best before date face fines of up to €75,000 or 2 years in prison. In addition, all French stores are prohibited from destroying food in order to discourage dumpster divers from rummaging in trash cans. France, you did a great job.